and just a little hiccup. I did be bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was major, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, I didn't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to check my buzz. Need Sprite here just to check my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? I don't know no better, I'm on this heavy. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me low, bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with them, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Skin of the whip is a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Molly. Private pilot, look at me, stylish, stylish, masterpiece, body, young. Hey,
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Check, Mike 57, Mike 57. 6 man.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And some space here. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Never ideal conditions in the snow for a kicker, but the first test on the opening drive, he passed it.
He certainly did. You know what the unit told me was their biggest issue playing in the snow? You just worry about something getting in your eye as the ball is snapped, and then you might miss it, and there goes 3 points off the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's called by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raven first down.
Hey, 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Here it comes, here it comes. Hey, check Mike 57.
Now Jackson on first down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless.
Mike 57.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Mike, hey, middle. 57.
From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. His pass blocked at the 4. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Big edge.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Ravens 7, Browns 3. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, first and 10 at the 40.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt.
Check.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
Right over there.
They'll try to go for the first down with Hunt. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You want this. 58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Dearness Johnson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. Right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's going to be brought down on what'll be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hunt. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
That's good for
58,
another
right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Kareem Hunt hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Operating from the gun. Jackson got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Couple of third-year guys, couple of Pro Bowlers. Jackson to Andrews for the Ravens first. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times the play caller just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike, 56. What's the run? Hey, they're running it.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
57.
At the Browns' 9-yard
I can't believe they
line.
let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Browns 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
48's the mic.
Here's a carry for the fullback. This is Andy Janovich. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Fullback Janovich looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. On 1st down, punt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Dontrell Hilliard on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. On third down, here's Hunt. He's got a first down and inside midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Hunt. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. On 3rd down, it's Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. But that means they probably want to run it inside. The perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. To throw for it on 4th. And this is caught. He hits Landry. Out almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Mayfield on play action. Rolling to his left. Jumping with a catch left side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
58's the mic. I'm coming. I'm coming.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground again. It's Hunt, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
58's the mic. Gut. Watch the twist.
On 3rd down, Hunt. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not, it's not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. They don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Jamal Sheard on the stop.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try and keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Tighten up. You.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking,
he's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens will extend their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw right away. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chuck Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Mayfield on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I'm coming. Regular.
They run with Hunt. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt, and power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
To throw, Mayfield, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 1 minute to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down. And
accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20.
Give me some.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the night, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 15 yards, and the Browns are back within a score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Very short kick, taking it at the 20. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sit hot! 180! 57's the mic.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it.
And the Ravens first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Watch the slant.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. 3-yard line. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on 3rd. He's going deep for Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this, he needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Ravens, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the